a delivery captain, and I provided practical lessons to people who wanted to get into yachting here in Bulgaria. And so it all eventually turned into this club.
These are hints from life.
Hints of life, right? And that's why I don't own a yacht right now, but every day, all summer long, I go sailing.
There you go. That's accordingly another point I wanted to ask about. You had a yacht and you sold it.
Let's say I didn't exactly own it and sold it. We had it in partnership, under certain conditions that were agreed upon with the owner of the yacht. So it was a kind of business project. So we had a yacht under our management on which we earned money for the owner.
Got it? Okay.
But I wanted to buy it, I'll be honest, yes. I wanted to buy it, I had specific thoughts about it. We even set up a company to handle all of this, because we couldn't register the boats under our names due to being citizens or residents of Bulgaria. And this is done through a company. We set up a company for this purpose. But I had offers to help people enter yachting. If I bought the yacht, I couldn't operate. Fate steered me away. And the next year, after we wanted to buy the yacht, I delivered a 44-foot catamaran, spent the summer sailing, taught the owner, and took tourists out for a great time. Two questions are related and interesting. Some kind of fate steered me away from that. And literally the next year after we wanted to buy that yacht, I delivered a 44-foot catamaran here. And I spent the whole summer sailing on it, teaching the owner, and we took tourists out and had a great time.
Two questions that are somewhat correlated. Very interesting. In what sense? There are people who live on their yacht. I mean, they actually moved onto it, so that's their home. They live there and sail to visit friends in other countries and so on. So there are people who live at home, you know, with their family or whatever, and go yachting during the day. So those are the two paradigms. And the second two paradigms are, respectively, owning your own yacht, and the second is renting or chartering from acquaintances, etc., and so on. Out of these four paradigms, which one, in your opinion, is personally closer to you, and which one is closer to your circle, or perhaps in most situations?
All these paradigms such as these clearly fall neatly into age brackets or categories. Absolutely right. While you're young, you don't need to own a yacht. You should enjoy life, raise children, and take a yacht on charter, either with or without a captain. Visit different waters. Understand if it's for you. There's a link between owning a yacht, sailing by day, and returning to a stable bed at night. You sail it and manage responsibilities. When you reach a more or less middle age, well, let's say there's indeed a connection between owning a luxurious yacht and comfortably sailing on it during the day, and then returning home in the evening to a nice, stable, and peaceful bed that doesn't rock, providing a relaxing and satisfying experience. That's probably the middle age, when you've already decided for yourself, after sailing in your youth, that you need a yacht. You acquire it, you sail on it, and you still have all sorts of responsibilities related to work, raising kids, and so on. And you can't fully dedicate yourself to yachting, right? I guess I'm at that age right now, right? So I have this period where I both go sailing and need to be at home and so on, and I have to solve various issues like business and everything else, right? That's it. And this fourth one, or rather the first one, is what you started with, right? That's living on a yacht, going wherever, visiting different waters, enjoying life.
Is this the final stage now?
This is the final stage of yachting.
Listen, it feels kind of sad. The feeling is like, you know, did you think this was the first one? At least I didn't think this was the end. Because it really feels like, you know, when cats sense their time has come, they go off to a corner, to the toilet, and hide there.
Yeah, so people have grown-up kids, living independently, and they usually take their wives. These are Europeans. They all do this as a family, right? They get on a boat and start traveling to various marinas. They might stay in one marina for several days, or even months, not going far, just visiting all sorts of waters, enjoying life, not in a hurry. That's yachting for them. By the way, have you ever met any young yacht owners who actually live on their boats, No,
Really?
not at all. Well, apart from the internet and that kind of behind-the-scenes communication, let's say, no, I haven't met as many retirees as you want.
Got it. There's also this opinion, and it's probably from people who come up with all sorts of excuses for why they shouldn't get into yachting, saying there's no opportunity and they don't want to stress about it. But there's a belief that after a few outings you get tired of it. So how many years have you been sailing, and have you ever gotten tired of it?